He's bringing big energy, big truth, and even bigger vibes. Bahamian artist Johnny Cake is back with his 8th single, Man for Everything, and he's celebrating in style with a free birthday concert at the Pond, featuring some of the hottest names in local music. From rake and scrape to raw realness, he's proof that Bahamian sound hits different when it's 100% authentic. Let's welcome Rio Johnson, better known as Johnny Cake, to the show.
Hi, how you doing? So nice for having me, man.
And it's great to have you here with us today. So let's start with the celebration. The Big Daddy concert and birthday bash. What inspired this give back event and what can people expect from it?
Well, what really inspired it is that the fact that this has been one of my best years since I've started in 2020 in Rake and Scrape. I've had 3 international shows. I've been across many of the islands performing, so homecomings, regattas. I've had a lot of people just enjoying the music and what I've been putting out there. And I had some people that weren't able to get to see me. They weren't able to travel to the islands or whatever. And I was like, you know what? My birthday is coming up. I appreciate all the support people have been giving me since I've been starting the music. So I said, how best to give back? Then they throw a free concert for them to see, collaborating with the Pond Band as well.
That sounds good. So you have a serious lineup. You have Shine 242, Julian Believe, Iron, Tanash, and more. So what does this community of artists mean to you?
Well, it means a lot because it's some of the younger veteran artists that are out there now and some newer faces that are still upcoming as well. And I had the opportunity to have chances as a newer faces and people put me on their stage. So I figured I would like to do the same thing. And with Shine and Julian Believe, these are artists that I have collaborated with, even with Shanice. She's a newer artist and I've collaborated with her as well. So that connection what we all have, I decided to say, let's put this energy on the stage. Let's show these people what we have. Let's give them some new music. Let's give them some new vibes. Let's give them new energy on our stage.
That sounds good. And your newest single, Man for Everything, is already turning heads. What's the inspiration behind this track and why did you speak on this particular topic?
Well, like I tell everybody all the time, my inspiration comes usually from the stories that I hear around.
Okay.
It comes from the topics that we hear at the local clubs, the local bars around the corner.
Besides making sure it ain't personal, you could be in the lineup too. You might be speaking your truth.
No, but here's the thing about this song. This song is basically speaking about women who have a man for everything.
Right.
Now, that could be put in both ways because a woman's husband could be that man for everything. Right? Or then again, maybe she has a guy who's still with the nails, a guy who's with the doors. Because then again, you have guys that like to offer, just love to offer. And some women just ain't gonna say no.
Why would you say no?
You ain't giving up nothing, but you know, if that's what it is, that's what it is. And that's just what someone, but that's a topic that I've been hearing around all over the place. And I like to take the experiences and the stories of our Bahamian culture and put it in a new modern twist. That's just
so no judgment here.
No
you're
judgment
just saying how what happens in this modern dating culture.
That's all it is. I only say what already there.
Okay. I thought you was being a little judgy, but I understand.
No, man, not at all.
Okay, so you've worked with Shine 242 before, and now again on this particular track. What makes this collaboration work so well?
Sometimes when it's just there, when the it factor just happens, because Shine was the second song that I had put out. I worked with him and collaborated with him, and he had just started his production and being a producer. And ever since I started working with him, we've just been building and moving and pushing the sound. And I'm like, if it ain't broke, you know what I mean? Don't fix it. So when I went back to him with this one, I was like, yo, I need something else. And he's like, just pick. You know, you already know, you know what it is. And then I just had the song already ready, and he's like, well, let's go.
And here it is. So you've been consistent in preserving the heart of Rake and Scrape in your music, but also evolving the sound. So how do you balance staying authentic while still pushing the genre forward?
Well, I started off as a rapper.
Okay.
Right? So I did rap, I did R&B, I did a few genres before. So using what I've learned in those experiences with those genres, I put that in my production and how I go about with my writing skill. However, I already know I have to speak to the Bahamian people. I have to stay true to my heritage and who I am. So, like I said, once I get the stories from our culture, it's kind of easy to say, all right, stick on track. This is where we're going. and I mix that into the experiences I learned from the rap and the reggae I've done, mash all those together, and it just comes out to be that thing you just can't explain sometimes, because I just go into the studio, sometimes I don't even write these. I just go in front of the microphone,
Freestyle.
start talking.
Okay.
You know, we could talk foolishness now. So
I know, that's the
once you get in the
Bahamian
studio-
favorite pastime.
Once you got a couple friends wrong, you already have the topic, and everybody have this experience, and they had that experience about it, and everybody usually have their experiences about the topics that I'm talking about.
So where can people find this new single so they can hear it and decide for themselves? I know, I know, I already hear it, but
Yeah,
you know, just for those who may not be
it's on
familiar.
all music platforms. It's on Apple Music, it's on Spotify, it's on YouTube, it's on Facebook, it's on AudioMark. You can find it any and everywhere. You can just Google my name, Johnny Cake Dread, JONNYCAKEDRED, no H in the Johnny, and you can find all of my music.
Awesome. So tell us, of course, one more time when, where, and why they shouldn't miss this Big Daddy concert.
You shouldn't miss this Big Daddy concert. Let me start with that, because Big Daddy is going to be in the building. I'm giving you Old Head, I'm giving you Get 'em Ricky, I'm giving you Work Boyfriend, Dead Drunk. I'm giving you all of the hits that you're hearing and you love on the radio. It's at the Pond this Friday. This Friday, the doors open at 9 p.m. It's going to be amazing. And here's the kicker.
It's a kicker.
It's free.
Can't beat that, eh?
You cannot beat that. You can see it. It is free. You can see all of the artists that you love. You can hear the music from the Pawn Band, and you just could come to have a good rake and scrape time. It's going to be safe. We got security guard involved. We got the ambulance that's going to be out there from Spirit Care. We got all kind of things out there to make sure that you are good just to enjoy this new school of rake and scrape.
So just be in place and celebrate with you.
Just be there and have some fun, man. If it's your birthday too, happy birthday.
Well, thank you so much, Johnny Cake, for keeping the vibes loud and the message even louder. Obviously, you're keeping the Bahamas in step with every beat. So keep doing what you do, every word, every wow moment. So thank you so much for doing what you do.
Thank you.
Well, now from concerts to cartilage, it's time to talk knees. Knee Day is here, and we've got to know what you need to know. More What's Trending returns.
If you would like to be a part of What's Trending, DM us on Instagram at What's Trending on ZNS.